Tonight's Shot to Fame alongside Tommy Cannon in one of the most memorable comedy duos of all time. His catchphrase, "Rock on, Tommy," became legendary, but last year he decided to play it straight opposite Timothy Spall in this Caroline Aherne comedy drama.
What do you think of that? I've had some printed up. Flying off Radge's shelves like hotcakes. What's the face on for?
I don't like them touching. You know that.
Hey, don't come the temperamental diva with me. Any road. I've got an out down for you tomorrow morning. Then you've got somebody in at 5:30. No, sorry. That's Valerie's smear test.
Please welcome Bobby Bull. I noticed you've nicked them.
Hey,
I noticed you've nicked them.
come on.
That's funny.
They belong here.
They do.
See, I don't worry as much now, Alan, because after 40-odd years of doing this bust is 1 foot bigger than this. I've eased it.
Be very, very careful
yeah.
on getting your C-cup sorted. That was a great programme. I sat down and watched it, working with Tim Spall, now out on DVD. Is it a bit of a relief, in a way, Bobby, when somebody else has done the lines and it's someone like Caroline Aherne who's done them, and you can just go and be that part rather than, you know, doing it all yourself, as it were?
Yeah, but it's harder in a way, because if you get like with Timothy Spall or these great, you know, these actors and actors. Oh man, I was so nervous. Yeah. I was really nervous, you know, but he was great. And he said to me, Timothy, I said, "I'm really nervous, Timothy, because he's a mega, isn't he?"
Yeah, he's good stuff.
And he said, "I'm nervous too." I said, "Why are you nervous?" He said, "Because you're Bobby Bull." I said, "But you're Timothy Spall." It was fantastic. We had we're like a real little family, you know. It was great, yeah.
People still presumably shout at you, "Rock on, Tommy," going down
all the
street,
time. They shout, "Rock on, Tommy," and they'll go, "How are you, Tommy?" I say, "I'm Bobby." It's got to shout "Rock on, Tommy," you know.
Oh dear. Oh.
Yeah.
Do you keep up with your old oppo, Tommy?
With Tommy?
Yeah.
Yeah. He phoned me yesterday. He's gone on holiday. He's gone to Spain for 2 weeks.
He heard you were coming on the programme.
He did. He said, "I'm going to Spain." Yeah, all the time. We've just finished pantomime and we're going to touring in a bit. So yeah, I'm always with him, you know.
All right. So, I mean, this doesn't mean then that you've completely left the comedy circuit now, then, does it?
Oh no, not at all. No, I got offered this fattest man in Britain. Caroline said, "Will you do it? I've written this for you." I said, "Yeah, I'd love to do." So no, I would never leave Tommy, and I would never leave comedy, because that's where I am, you know. So how can I leave him? He keeps having kids. I've got to keep working.
When you talk now to the pop singers who were pop stars, you know, 20, 30 years ago, and ask them what they think of it now, they say, "It's all so fast, everything. They come and they go so quickly." And you've got people like Cliff who've been in the business for 50, 60 years, you know, huge amount of time. How do you find now when you look at comedy nowadays?
I think it's like anything else. Everything moves on and moves in different circles, you know. But it will come back to variety. Maybe not in our time, but it will come back there. There's some great comics knocking about today, so, you know, that I really like.
Who do you rate?
I love Lee Evans.
Yeah. I
like Peter Kay.
Yes.
And do you know who else I like? You might think, why? But I love Al Murray.
Yeah.
You know, so there's a few I don't like. I'm not going to name them, but there's a few I don't like. But there's some I do like.
There's much more aggression, it seems to me, in comedy now than there was. I mean, when you and, you know, Tommy were on the go, you were taking the mickey out of one another.
Yeah.
It was seldom directed at anybody else.
That's right. What we don't have today in comedy is we don't have variety in comedy, because all the comics that get up seem to do observation comedy. Do you know what I mean? I'd love to somebody just stand there and tell me a joke.
Yeah,
a proper joke.
Rather than Michael McIntyre something, which is things that have happened to you. Yeah. Do you still collect them? Bob Monkhouse was famous, wasn't he? He had this big book of jokes that he had written.
We don't, being a double act, you see. We don't actually do jokes. I do like jokes, because we don't do them. We do the double act thing, you know, when Tommy shouts at me. I'll always remember Tommy shout. We did America, and Tommy's shouting at me, "You stupid person," saying at me. And the big guy in the middle of the audience stood up and said, "Hey, leave the little guy alone."
But it's always the one who is put upon who gets the audience sympathy,
But you know, what people don't know within a double act, it's Tommy that's the main one of the act, because he controls it. I just go off on tangents, but he keeps me level, and he does all this, you see.
So it's the same with Morecambe and Wise, you reckon?
Of course it was the same.
Ernie was the steerer, the one who steered it.
Steered it, yeah.
But you didn't start off as a comedy duo, did you? You started off as a music trio.
We started off as we did.
Yeah.
We started off as the Stanmore's Trio. which is difficult with two of us. I must tell you this. When you were on about Valentine's and all that, we used to, at school, we used to play a game with the girls in the class that spin the bottle.
Yeah, I remember that.
And if the bottle went on to you, they would either give you a shilling or give you a kiss. I owned my own house at 16.
Well, we'll let you come back to work now and do a bit more.
Yeah. So anyway.
What we're going to see of you in the future? We're going to see you again on our screens.
Yeah, we've got... I think me and my wife are doing Mr. and Mrs.
Are you really?
Yeah. There's little odds and things in the pipeline, you know. I want some more straight acting if I can get it. I enjoyed that, you know.
After that performance in The Fattest
I loved
Man,
it, yeah.
You'll get it. It's been a great pleasure to talk to you. It's great fun
Thanks
watching
a lot,
it.
mate.
Nice to have you back, ladies and
Thanks,
gentlemen. Bobby
Alan.
Ball.